Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And Tyler, and this football preview video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our football coverage this season is sponsored by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, the biggest free recruiting event in California. And our Long Beach Poly coverage is sponsored by Bryson Financial. Thanks to all of our sponsors.
All right, it's new look Long Beach Poly.
This is Mike putting his glasses on, by the way.
They're 20-3 the last two seasons under head coach Stephen Barbie. But very big questions here, Tyler, with a young team, a lot of talent, but a young team entering the 2024 season.
Yeah, as we go back to last year, here's a quick look at everyone that's departed from last year's team. 39 seniors, including a ton of Division I talent and proven leaders. They didn't actually move that fast, but they're all gone.
I limbered up. Three-man race for quarterback right now. We've got Deuce Jefferson, Colin Creason, and legend Gale I out there getting time for Poly in the scrimmage week. We'll see how that shakes out. Offensive line in front of them is going to be Anthony Rodriguez, Tyler Gaines, super freshman Sammy Vai, Jaden Bible, Matthias Toe, and Savion Day. Toe, one of just two seniors likely to start for the Jackrabbits on offense.
At running back, Tristan, can we call him Ace Ventura, and Harry Johnson, and there's some legit Long Beach Poly speed with Ben Harris, the fastest freshman in the state last year. You could have put a track clip for him at any point. He'll play slot wide receiver as well this year. I mean, obviously, you got to get this kid into space, right? Because if he's in space, he can take it for 6.
When you've got a 10-3 guy, you want to make sure that he's getting the ball in as many different creative places as possible for sure. Expect to see Harris kind of all over. Then we go to the receiving core. Plenty of proven talent here. Guys who are college recruits, who contributed last year, who made big plays in big games last year. We think this is one of the best receiving core we've seen at Poly over the last decade. And let's start with the guys that we've seen from last year. Kamari Smith, an incredible sophomore season for Long Beach Poly last year, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? Like, he took it by storm. 3 touchdowns against Mission Viejo. You see one of them right there. I mean, you just didn't see a lot of sophomores making the kind of plays that this kid was making. So 5, going to continue to be super special, and he's not the only one that can take it to the distance for Long Beach Poly on those wideout core.
No, you're going to see a lot of speed and a lot of playmakers there. Julius Juju Johnson you'll likely see on offense as well as defense. Kymir Smith is Kamari's younger brother. That's obviously a bloodline you're happy to get a hold of over there if you're a Jackrabbit fan. Dylan Bruce, Zion Anderson, and Jaden Coley have also transferred in and come in as kind of finished products already as receivers. One of the other 2 seniors, like I said, you're likely to see starting on offense, Ezekiel Orozco. Spider-Man himself, Tyler, serving up Orozco's chicken and waffles all season last year in his junior campaign. Great hands for Poly, which you obviously need to couple with all that speed. And they will have a big body catching passes, maybe in sort of a tight end type role with Jaden Hernandez as well.
Well, but it's just nice to know that Orozco's Chicken and Waffles is still going to be available on a Friday night. It's just reassuring to have that there. I've never had it not near me.
Absolutely. Defensive coordinator Daniel Singh and Jeff Turley looking at a defense that, like the offense, talented players, but a lot of unproven younger guys up front. It's Donovan Davis, Pierce Tusa, Ian Douglas, Toa Tamasoa, and Dalu Apamgbo are going to be the guys trying to plug it up for the Jackrabbits.
Linebacking core is very young. Elijah Pooley, Damian Matau, and Jordan Moreno in that group, but got to see what they've got. We haven't seen a lot of them at the varsity level yet.
For sure. Then the defensive backfield just swamped with talent. We saw these guys make big plays last year. Again, kind of like I talked about with the receivers, the skills very loaded at Poly this year. The sophomore Dante Tay Wright, a big-time recruit. He had a breakout. He was one of those breakout underclassmen stars last year. Not afraid of contact even as a freshman, as you could see. Deion Jackson, another underclassman star at cornerback who will feature out there for the Jackrabbits this year. Definitely, you're looking at 3 really, really good. There'll be sophomores and juniors this year with Jackson. And then the third one, Julius Juju Johnson, a breakout freshman season last year, included a huge interception against Mission Viejo. This guy was all over the field for Poly and just seemed to be one of those kids who was always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it seems like kind of the next wave up. You know, Poly has had a lot of defensive backs and wide receivers go D1 and make it onto the NFL, and this seems like a special group that we're going to have fun watching for the next couple years. The safeties will be Jonathan Weston and Cash Quiroz, both seniors bringing experience to that back line of the Poly defense.
We go to special teams. You're going to see Jonas Mendoza back as the kicker, and then it'll be probably either Galei or Hernandez punting. That's still being sorted out. But the returners, Johnson, Smith, Harris, and Jalen Jaybird McNeil are trying to put the special back in the special teams at Poly. This was the second best 4x1 in the state of California this year. And as underclassmen, they, alongside Smith, are all out there trying to make some noise for the Jackrabbits.
I mean, as General Robert Nealon said, that special teams are where breaks are made. So we'll see if Poly can do that.
Folsom, Lincoln, Serra, Mission Viejo at SoFi Stadium, and a huge, highly anticipated Moore League game against Milliken. Here comes the 2024 season. We'll find out if Poly's ready.
As we enter a new season, be sure to subscribe to the 562, help support our nonprofit, and make sure we can continue to cover sports in Long Beach. And if you want all of the Jackrabbit coverage this season, you're already in the right spot, the562.org.